know, it's a storm in the center. I missed the whole thing. I go out of town the one weekend I go out of town. This happens. I didn't get a flight back until today. I was in New Jersey. Canceled, of course, up until today.
Snow in New Jersey, right?
It wasn't. No, the snow here topped the Northeast. Like, we didn't see anything compared to what you had here.
I saw the Weather Service in Anchorage, Alaska, saying that we got more snow than they did. So we should at least send a king cake or something.
Definitely, yeah. It's remarkable. It's amazing. But things are starting to slowly get back to normal, thankfully. So last night of freezing temperatures. So weather impact alert tonight through early tomorrow morning, because there will still be some localized areas of patchy ice, maybe some slick spots in a few areas, especially north of the lake, getting into late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Even for parts of our river parishes and bayou parishes, there could be some patchy, slick, and icy spots. Very localized, really spots that were shaded all day today. So that's something we'll keep in mind through early tomorrow morning. Make sure you take it easy on the roads. Drive slowly if you will be out and about late tonight, overnight through early tomorrow morning till about 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then after we get through tomorrow morning, we see a warm-up, a steady warm-up going into the next week. Current temperatures are in the 20s and 30s, upper 20s and low 30s north of the lake and in South Mississippi. 30s for the South Shore, 45 at the lakefront, but mostly lower 30s on the South Shore. So temperatures are dropping, and we'll probably see another hard freeze again north of the lake. So North Shore, South Mississippi, still expecting those mid-20s going into early tomorrow morning. South Shore, it will just be a light freeze. So really the biggest risk for roads to refreeze will be really focused on the North Shore and South Mississippi, but it will be localized, not everywhere. It's really those shaded spots, but just no matter where you are going into tomorrow morning, drive carefully. And then after tomorrow morning, you can get back to normal as things start to melt and get back to how we usually see things are at this point of the year. Going into Sunday morning, we are done with freezing temperatures. Sunday morning, we will be much closer to what we'd like to see at this point of the year. 20s, here we go for tomorrow morning. Saturday morning, mid-20s north of the lake, 25 possible in Slidell and in Covington. Same goes for Hammond. And then on the South Shore, lower 30s. So right at or just above the freezing mark on the South Shore early tomorrow morning. Even some upper 20s for Thibodaux and Raceland, 31 in Homa tomorrow morning and in Belle Chase. Like I mentioned on Sunday morning, we're done with freezing temperatures. 40s, it looks like both sides of the lake Sunday morning. So the weather impact does continue into tomorrow. Of course, today we've seen significant melting of that snow. More melting to come tomorrow. Just that one more freezing night now through early tomorrow, and then that's it. And like I mentioned, those shaded areas could be a little icy going into early tomorrow morning, especially on the North Shore and in South Mississippi. But luckily, we do have some big changes on the horizon. Our upper pattern does change. That upper trough that had all that deep Arctic air shifts off to the east. Really, the cold air stays placed up well to the north, like the Northeast and New England this week. And the deep south will see a warming trend. So our upper pattern goes zonal, and that'll bring us some milder temperatures. As this upper low starts to develop out west, we'll start to see some disturbances come in our direction later in the week. So we'll actually see multiple chances for rain and warmer temperatures for the new work week. So tomorrow we get back into the 50s, and then even warmer on Sunday in the 60s. We're in the 60s every afternoon throughout this upcoming week, even near 70 degrees on Wednesday. So we're done with the deep freeze. We're done with the cold temperatures. We are going to be warm every single day from now until next Friday. Rain chances, though, do increase as our upper pattern starts to change. We start to see a little bit more of an unsettled pattern going into this week, especially later into the weekend, into Monday. So Monday, plan for some showers early in the day. We'll also see multiple chances for some showers Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday going into the second half of the new work week. But the weekend looks great. Just to keep in mind, drive slowly early tomorrow morning with our temperatures still in the 20s and 30s early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow will be a gorgeous day, plenty of sunshine, 50s in the afternoon, so cool and refreshing. A little warmer on Sunday with highs in the 60s. We start Sunday morning in the 40s, warm up to the 60s Sunday under partly cloudy skies. Mostly dry on Sunday, but as I mentioned, we'll start to see some systems move our way, some disturbances, and we'll start to see a few spotty showers move in late Sunday night. But the rain really comes in on Monday. So early Monday, we'll have a batch of rain that moves in early in the day, but it's just going to be rain as we're seeing that big warm up back into the 60s every afternoon. So getting back to what we prefer at this point in the season, upper 60s mid to late week. Some showers, though, coming in Wednesday and Thursday and Friday of this week, so stay tuned.